SMC Corporation in Mining. As one of our main applications for the mining industry, we have application for the concentrator plant, and more specifically, focused on the flotation process,
we present the Servo Cilindre
series IN777. This acts as one of the main components for level control in a flotation cell. Actuator whose function is the proportional opening and closing of the dart-type discharge valve.
The Servo Cilindre series IN777
is a modern and compact equipment. Its high precision, self-calibration, robustness, simplicity, and compact components, such as control card, valve cover, and servo valves, make the IN777 ideal for fine control application. Advantages: it does not require mechanical feedback. It is compact and easy to maintain. Accuracy and repeatability of 0.5 millimeter, has electronic feedback of 4 to 20 milliamps, IP67 protection degree, alarm function by self-diagnosis, saves electrical and pneumatic energy. Its main components are control card, alarm panel, valve cover, cylinder, cylinder rod, connection ports, multi-pin electrical connector, switch cover. Let's see the function of systems alarms. Display with 5 LED indicators that inform us power LED. On will indicate that the supply voltage is adequate, or will flash in case of low voltage about 10%. It will turn off if the voltage is insufficient. CTR LED. On will indicate that the control card is operational, or will flash in case of calibration error. Will turn off if the control is inactive. CYL LED. Off indicates that the sensor is operating or flashes slowly in red if there is a bad sensor connection. Rapid flashing in red will indicate error in internal position sensor signal. A constant red light will indicate an overcurrent on the sensor or that it needs to be replaced. VAL LED. Off indicates that the servo valves are operating normally. Slow flashing in red will indicate error in servo valve connection. A constant red light will indicate an overload in servo valve or E-stop valve. RF LED or ROD friction. When turned off, it will indicate that there is no friction on the cylinder rod. When it is on, it will alert about the existence of friction in the cylinder rod.
The IN777 Servo Cilindre
is configurable through the dip switch panel, and the following parameters can be varied. It is possible to regulate the speed in 9 levels. The slowest initial level is 0. Let's look at the cylinder extension speed in 0. This function is ideal to fine-tune the speed of operation to the plant dynamics. Operating at level 4, the increase in speed is observed both when extending and when retracting the actuator. Now, operating at maximum speed, the significant increase in speed is observed when extending and retracting the actuator. The IN777 also has security functions against control signal losses. This is configured through a panel of dip switches for configuration. The dip switch configures whether the action is direct or reverse. With the dip switch 1 and off, we will have a direct operation, that is 4 milliamps to retract and 20 milliamps to extend. With the dip switch 1 and on, we will have an inverse operation, that is 20 milliamps to retract and 4 milliamps to extend. In addition, we have the possibility to configure safe position in case of failure before loss of control signal. For example, retract in case of signal failure, or easily configure that the cylinder extends in case of loss of signal. It is also possible to maintain the last position. In case of a failure in the control signal, the SMC IN777 is the perfect complement to optimize level control loops. SMC Corporation, always designing efficient solutions in industrial automation.